Here's yet another kickoff. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Bravo.
2nd and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1.
Check 31. Check 31. You're out. Check 30. Go.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Set. 15 lining. 15 lining. Free ball. Hard. Smoke. Yes. On the ball. Ready. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Trey Flowers has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Alert 3. Alert 3. Exit.
2nd and 14. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
The Vikings on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
Rush in. 61. Matchbox, right. Check three. Hey, switch gears.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Trey Flowers in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter. From the 35 on second down, Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
Check 20. Check this.
They'll run on first down. Logan. The 20. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Logan with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
Ready. 30 pace. Let's go. Zoom, fellas. Let's go. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Target. Go. Watch out. Hey, check 24. Watch 26. Go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. On first down. It's Logan. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Stafford. And he has his receiver. That's Jones. Lions touchdown. Marvin Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Prater for the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll run on first down. Logan. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
At the 37-yard line.
Ready.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
50-50.
They run again with Logan. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Level right.
3rd and 2, Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. So they will go for it. Stafford. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. Not often do fourth down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. First down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Let's go. Let's go.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. This is Logan. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Ryan Anderson, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
6 guy. Check 6 guy. Check 13. Check 13. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Now it's Stafford. And he's going to go down again. Ryan Anderson in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Here now, Johnny Townsend, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at about the 14. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
2nd and 6. He's got Smith here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, they can put him in a number of different places. In line, H-back, put him in the slot. In this case, they put him out wide. Matchup nightmare. Who are you going to send out to cover him? And he picks up a 1st down with that catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give running right, it's Cook. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him again. Trey Flowers racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Stay with your man. Mike 50, go. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Darren Lee picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
I'm here all day. Hurry! 6-6. Pull it high.
Here's Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Stafford now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Hey, seam 6.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He's going to wind up and air it out. This is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaiah McKenzie with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here. And they'll have excellent field position to begin this drive as he's all the way up to midfield at the 50.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. drop to throw. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Chance. Quick dad. See him. Come on. Jet. Quick dad. Kill. Squeeze. Get in there. Check 26. Kill. Hey, turn. Yep.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Going deep for Hopkins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Coleman. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 6-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
He's coming, double up. Let's go now, let's go. Watch safety creep,
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Logan. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
It's 3rd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Logan. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. The Vikings going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
21. Switch it. Zero. Hey, alert 3.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it is incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Right here. Yo, Mike 50. Too little, Cut. Hey, check Mike 50. 66. Bullet high. There you go.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Set! Blue 60! Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, here I come!
The first down carry here for Johnson. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now a give right side. It's Logan. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
X3, 218, check the hop.
They'll keep it on the ground. Logan. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down.
Check 25, check 25.
Hey, 22.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They snap it to Stafford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 60 out block. Here I come, here I come. Hey, check 24. Hey. 50's the mark, 50's the mark. Let her.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. It moves to 2nd and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
We're talking about it, and bring it. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.